MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Opening night here in this brand new season. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game, and it's already 1-0.
Danny Espinoza will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
And this one is gone, a home run. Two batters, two solo home runs, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner goes for third. Hit hard back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Curtis Granderson steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's Jason Worth. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cabrera going back around first on his way to second now. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
This is rapidly becoming no contest here in the very first inning. I mean, when you're at 5-0, you're right on the edge of this game getting away from you basically before it even starts. They've got to stop the bleeding here and not let any more runs across.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Eaton. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Up next for Colorado.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I might not have been ready to declare this one over a minute ago, but now a 7-0 lead in the first. This one is O-V-E-R, over. I hope folks weren't late in arriving because they're going to get a shock.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Rockies lead this one 7-0. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You've got 9 innings to go.
Adam Eaton will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Ortiz scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Third baseman, Jose.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Edwin Encarnacion gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They need to get something cooking here. David Ortiz will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
Third baseman,
Chris Bryant strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far, and you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is out on a strong throw.
Oh, and that's a nice job there in center field to come up throwing. And you see him square his body up to the target, and he puts this throw right on the money to get his man trying to take third.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team because Look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Anthony Swarzak is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Reddick, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second, and he is in there. Into the box now, Chase Utley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the run is in to score from third. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The batter, number 9.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble and throw it anyway. And you know what happens then? That's a big E.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Now batting,
Nelson Cruz stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up 3 runs on 5. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
the shortstop.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Bogaerts.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Batting 5th, catcher, Nick Hundley.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Josh Reddick stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night. After the Danny Espinosa strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hits this one hard the other way, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. Shot toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Chris Bryant digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is there, 2 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Melky Cabrera will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona third.
Batting 8th, first baseman, John
Jaso will get his first cuts here. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And this is one where he sees this ball coming, and pretty much the only thing he can do is just wear it. Gets him pretty good up around the shoulder area.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he's back standing. Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Adam Eaton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the seats, 0-1. Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ball game, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz giving chase, and that retires the side. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Rockies 10 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Reddick is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
Left fielder,
Jason Worth stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
the second baseman,
Chase Utley steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The batter, number
Jace
9.
Peterson stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
It's on the money, but dropped at second base. And wow, a difficult to comprehend E6 there. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he is in there.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at-bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now the double steal is on here. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Jose Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Utley barehands it. He's out.
Whew, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's just cutting his way right through.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondback. Danny Espinosa heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is calling for it. 2 down. Chris Bryant ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Bogaerts has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the... Nick Hundley will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Melky Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Salvador Perez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder
Jason Ward digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Chase Utley. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center field. Reddick ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And Utley still going. He's heading for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double. So standing in, Jace Peterson. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate.
Oh, and a great swing right there. That's his 3rd RBI of the night, and he continues to swing the bat well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error.
for the Diamondbacks.
John Jaso will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. 2 high, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Adam Eaton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
They tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Verlander's ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Zach Duke will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Danny Espinoza will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Cabrera going back on it, still going back. A leap there by Cabrera, but he won't have a shot at that one. That ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, David Ortiz hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Jose Ramirez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Whew, nice play.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still looking up at a... Curtis Granderson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they get Granderson at first as he's unable to bunt his way aboard. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Eaton going back at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Worth around second. He's headed for third. Chase Utley steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jace Peterson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Nick Hundley will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Melky Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. And he struck him out, so he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the night. Junichi Tazawa will keep this deficit from growing any larger. Danny Espinoza will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 3.
David Ortiz strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Chris Bryant steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Runners off for second. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the... John Jaso will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line and right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 65 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Runners on first with one down. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Espinosa's up with it. Utley for one. On to Ortiz, not in time, so they just get the one. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. 2 out with the man at first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Rockies were certainly buoyed here by the strong start turned in by this man, Justin Verlander. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just